The American Geophysical Union is a robust global network of scientists working across disciplines in Earth and space science. And the fall meeting is the most influential event in the world dedicated to the advancement of Earth and space sciences. Hello and welcome. I'm Laura Krantz, and we are thrilled to be in Chicago for the first time as the 2022 AGU Fall Meeting gets underway. For the next 4 days, we will be bringing you sit-down interviews with those having the biggest impact in the Earth and space science community. We'll take you on a tour across the globe of the universities, institutes, and research centers at the forefront of the exploration of Earth and space sciences. There will be something for everyone, and we want to make sure you don't miss a minute. You'll be able to find all the latest episodes and content of AGU TV on the in-house channels of our partner hotels, on our dedicated page on the AGU website, and of course, always on our Twitter and YouTube channels. Plenty of ways to watch. Our focus today is on the future of our planet.
Our organization, we try to work with not only the big grocery stores, but also the smaller convenience stores in the communities to help them to offer fresh fruits and vegetables.
Basically, this work is focusing on trying to understand the ancient history of methane seeping out from marine sediments, basically. So at the bottom of the seafloor, and how much methane actually was released going back thousands and 10,000s of years ago, basically.
I am part of the team that found liquid water at the base of the South Polar Cap on Mars. And I will be presenting about that work at this conference.
Atria Godfrey sat down with Randy at the AGU headquarters to discuss what we can look forward to this year.
So this year's theme is Science Leads the Future. What does that mean to you?
So to me, Science Leads the Future is really about how the information that our scientists gather and study is really important to how we make decisions about where we go in the future. I mean, look at the issues that we're dealing with in society, climate change. We have other types of societal challenges that we're dealing with, environmental justice issues, sea level rise. All of those things are just things that we are facing in the future, and lots of decisions need to be made around that.
Today, we shift our focus to environmental justice.
I'm just looking forward to working with the other elected leaders and of course the AGU staff to see how we can push forward the strategic plan and implement some of those activities to support the goals.
I was like, well, where's Black and Marine Science Week? Where are we at? And people responded and they said, once you tweet something, you didn't have to do it, right? So they're like, okay, this would be cool if we had this week, but can you plan it? And I'm like, oh, I was just tweeting,
I'm running a nature center in Chicago. It's called North Park Village Nature Center. It's under the Chicago Park District umbrella. And we are running a program called Co-Creating a Climate Migrant Environment.
Today's focus will be on art and innovation, and we will talk to leaders in the field blazing their own trails.
SciDance is a program I have that uses dance to express science concepts. And it's a participatory process, so I actually work with adults who may not be dancers themselves to create movement that to them embodies the science concepts they just learned about.
So it's not a scientific report. I really want students to be able to develop a narrative and storytelling skills because, again, my students are not going to be future scientists, but they are going to have the ability to make decisions about their lives, their purchasing and where they live, and to be able to share information that they learn.
And our goal is to create music, use the power of music to change the emotional climate about climate change.
Today, we are turning our focus to open science.
COAST stands for Coastal Observation and Seabird Survey Team, so 2 S's in COAST. And in COAST, people get trained to survey their local beach, so they're coastal residents.
I do research in the application of cyber infrastructure technologies and leading practices and applying those to the act of managing oceanographic data.
Open science at its basic is the accessibility and openness of both the process of science and its outcomes. It builds trust in science, but it also allows the scientific community and the public to really build off of and use the investment in science.
So FAIR being findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable, it was originally published within Nature back in 2016 and was a really guiding star for the broad community internationally.
The objective with NASA NEMONet is nothing short of mapping the entire ocean floor.
That is a big objective. How are you going to accomplish that?
So
and how long will it take?
Yes, I'm hoping it will be done very soon. We've actually been operating NEMONet for 4 years. It launched in 2020, and we already have mapped most 65,000 square kilometers of coral reefs in particular.
That does it for us here at AGU TV. We hope you have enjoyed this week's broadcast full of specially curated content, all focused on the AGU's theme this year: Science Leads the Future.